third grade artists, this is Mrs. Cummings, and I am here to demonstrate how we are going to make the final artwork to go with our Paul Clay Media Arts project. Now, you've been working hard with Miss Wright to create your song, and now we need to bring it all together. So the first thing you're going to do is collect your supplies. In your art kit, you should have found crayons, a glue stick, a sheet of grid paper, and 3 scraps of colored construction paper in blue, yellow, and red. For this project, you will also need a pair of scissors. Go ahead and gather your supplies. Now that you have your art supplies, let's get started. So to create our artwork, I want you to start with figuring out exactly how many squares or units do we see on this paper. Now, you've been learning this in math class, and in order for an artist to find out exactly how many units or squares that they need to add into the artwork to fill their page, they're going to do an equation. So you could do this 2 ways. You could count all the boxes. You could count down how many are in each row and then how many rows there are. Or you could do the length times the width. So let's count how many units our length is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our width. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there it is, my friends, our length times our width. Let's multiply 8 times 6. Do you know the answer? If you got 48, you are correct. We are going to be filling in today 48 square units. So let's get started. The first thing that you are going to do is take these pieces of paper that you have and cut them so they are small enough to fit inside these squares. The way Mrs. Cummings would do this, I would use my squares and my lines to line up the corner. Take a little little pencil here and mark where those lines match up. This will help give me a guide as to spacing to make sure that I am getting that 1 by 1 square unit. All right, and if you remember what we did with our MOLA artwork at the beginning of the year and how to cut multiple pieces of artwork at the same time, or multiple pieces of paper at the same time for our artwork, I'm going to layer my strips, use my guidelines on my grid to measure them again, and cut. All right, there's my red. Now it's time to do my blue. All right, now that we have our blue, yellow, and red units cut, it's time to glue. Here's where you could really think about your rhythm or your pattern. Perhaps you could put a pattern of blue, yellow, and red, similar to what we see when using SongMaker to create our songs and music. We could repeat that up here with blue, yellow, and red. Go ahead and glue down all of your units, or as many as you would like to put on there, in some sort of rhythm or pattern. Our very last step is to use our coloring tools. So any of those extra units that you have, put them aside and grab your coloring tools. Here's where you can fill in your units by tracing the outside edges and coloring them in. Again, thinking about that pattern or rhythm, like blank, green, blank, grape, green, blank. Maybe I'm going to change my rhythm now. See my colors and lines. Let's see. Orange, green, orange, green, orange, green, orange. All right, my friends, no matter what patterns or rhythm you have going on, our goal is to fill the whole page. So again, those rhythms, they're almost like colors that you can sing. Blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, orange, green, orange, green, orange, green, orange, green. Have fun. Can't wait to see what you do, and happy creating.